What Soulja Boy do? They was shooting. And then I pull out the freaking AK-47 like. It's like, no, I'm just kidding, y'all. It's your boy Lil Soul 2.0, the business prophet himself. Fresh off a workout, so I look a little rough, you know what I mean? But I'm still give y'all my little message. And today I thought about give you all a little tip with as far as storytelling. But first, I want to get into the idea of why storytelling is important, right? Okay. This is literally a simplistic, thing that is like so simple that this is what it is, though. You know what I mean? People buy with emotions and they back it up with logic. Okay? So, like, the reason why you bought something is not because of the features. It's because of, I guess, the way it made you feel, right? And this is like a good example of that is kind of like the iPhone, between the iPhone and Samsung little like argument, right? And PS5 and Xbox. Really, as working in a phone store and all stuff like that, I'll tell you right now that I'm literally like learning a lot of stuff about phones and all that stuff, and like between Samsung and Google phones and you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to my sister, I'm like, yo, that Google phone is elite. It can do this with the pictures, it can do this, that, and the third. But I still got an iPhone. Why? Because it makes me feel like cool, makes you feel like and stuff like that. Because to be honest with you, a lot of these Android phones, the Google Pixels, Samsungs, those phones are actually like overall, they're actually better than the actual iPhone. It's just the fact that like we're so used to it, we're in when we have it, it's cool to have it and stuff like that. And that's the reason why we have the iPhone. And because it was Steve Jobs, the iPhone. I'm just kidding. But because Steve Jobs is such a great marketer and a copywriter that he literally made a great message on how to like, sell the iPhone as like the cool and all stuff like that. And that's why we do it. So stories, they help like bring that emotion up. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about how movies make you feel and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to think of like example, like me, I have a problem. Like Courtney really hates this. It's like whenever I see a movie, sometimes when I'm too invested in a movie, it's like, dang, when something bad happens, I get like secondhand embarrassment, or like when someone important to them dies or something, I'll be like, yo, I can't watch this part. This part is so sad. So like I hate seeing people get embarrassed because I'm so invested into the movie, so invested into the story. But it's like, how do you evoke that emotion? Now, I'm gonna give you some steps in order to do it, but I'm gonna give you the steps to do it. But it's like it's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? Me, I've been doing this for a little while. It hasn't been a year yet, but I've been learning to storytell a little bit better by that. This is why the importance of hiring a copywriter or a marketer that really knows what they're, know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you can, if you really need help with this, like I said, you can click the link. You can go to Instagram at LoSo2.0_ and then DM me if you really are serious about it. Or you can even go to my Facebook, my regular Facebook, Carlos Henry, and you can actually personal message me on Messenger if you really are serious about like trying to grow your business and all that stuff like that. If I'll book a call, free consultation or something like that, and then we can get started, right? At least with constructing your story, if you really want to construct a good story. So let's think about how good stories start, right? The good story always starts at the best part first. I and it's like, I hate to bring anime into this, you know what I'm saying? Because I always use anime. I could probably use another thing. Like, let's say I started with the story like, oh, I was just staring at the barrel of a gun. Literally, the bull had it right in my mitt. You know what I mean? And it was like, I literally was just crying, thinking about everything that I've been through up to that point. And then, you start with the story, you know what I'm saying? With anime, I like to bring it back to Naruto because that's my thing. When it first started, the first episode, you watch it, the first episode literally shows like the nine-tailed fox just like going on crazy. You're like, oh snap, like, yo, like, what is this? And it's just like 12 years ago, but it shows like it's at the highest point, like, you know what I'm saying, of like the most craziest part. You start with that first. Then after that, you go back to the backstory that leads them to the point where they actually, you know what I mean, like got to that high point, you know what I'm saying? So then they'll be like, okay, so that's when it starts the story over, like, okay, this is how I became a guinea. Like, none of that stuff is actually kind of fun and all that, but it's like, and all mini stories too, kind of same way, but like literally it's like it starts from the beginning. None of that stuff is like really fun. Ninja Academy, get into it, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like you're leading up to that point, like, how did you get to that point? Or like it was a high drama. Even that was a high drama in the past, but it's like you kind of, the way them animes work is they kind of go, the more further you get into it, the further it digs deeper into the past. And then after that, you get to like a wall or like a big problem that they can't even get over. And then they're actually just stuck in a part. And then they literally are just like, oh, how do I get over the hump or something like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a big like problem or something like that. Then after that, you go to how they overcame the problem or something like that. And then after that, they after you figure out how they overcame the problem, then you'll do something like after you figure out how they overcame the problem, all that stuff like that, you kind of do like whether they, because like a lot of people, and it's like their accomplishment at the end. Like a lot of people, they don't even care much about the fact that they accomplished something. They care about the effect that they, you know what I'm saying? Because even if you think about Cars with Lightning McQueen, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm big on like cartoons and stuff, but if you think about Cars with Lightning McQueen, he didn't even win the World Cup, but he was like a cocky little freaking car at first, but then finally he learned how to be like a, you know what I mean? Try to be like a legit, you know, a good car, I guess. I'm going to say good person, but like not to be as cocky and stuff like that, a little humble himself and became a better person at the end. So that's kind of like overall how you want to do your stories. Because you know the best part about the story is that, like, it connects the reader too. Because like you feel like me, for example, right now, it's easier said than done me telling you how to do this. You know what I'm saying? How I came across learning how to tell stories and all that stuff like that. But I was at a point where I didn't even know how to tell stories with like you guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to connect it. You know what I'm saying? You got to like, the story basically takes them from where they're at right now to try to take them to where you're at and why they see the importance of it. And then after you do all the story stuff, then you can back up with the features. And this is why the research is most important. The story is going to connect them to you, but the research is what's going to help you make your, like, you know what I'm saying, like the bullet point, which is a whole nother topic also like that. But that's how you kind of get them to like see what actually people like, learn the language of it, whatever. All right. So, you know, that's my little spill today, because I feel like I always do some mindset stuff. So I was like, hold on, let me do some actual like legit tactic stuff that you can do in order to market yourself better. But like I said, if you want some marketing from me, you can book a free consultation call by just DMing me on Instagram at Loso2.0_ or going to my Facebook page, Carlos J. Henry, and, you know, getting it, you know, I'm just DM me. You know what I'm saying? Find a way to get in contact with me, and then we can try to talk about how I can help your business grow. All right. 2.0 out.